Okay, class, today we learn about what it takes to do science. And it's a three-step process. And we're going to start with the first step in that process. It's called a claim. So if the font is blue like it is right here, that means you don't have to write it down. It's just for me to remember to say something to you. So in this case, what you have to understand is that in life, you have lots and lots of questions. You see something happen, you observe something you haven't seen before, an animal, some land feature, something like that, and you ask a question about how it got there, why it looks like that, how it can do that, whatever it is. Then you're doing science. You're trying to figure out the world around you. And so this first step in trying to figure out the world around you is you ask a question about the world around you, and then you answer the question, and that answer to the question is your claim. Now, I do want to say before we get any further in this, I'm going to talk kind of fast, I'm going to move kind of fast, but it's okay because this is a video and you can pause it anytime you want to write things down or back up and replay things. So if we're talking about the claim, that's your answer to the question, okay? And when you answer a question, you need to make sure in this class that you answered it in a complete sentence. So answers like yes or it will happen, those aren't okay. All right. So make sure you answer the question in a sentence so we can understand what your answer is about the question. The second thing that's great about science, and it's great about trying to do science, is that a claim, you can revise it. So if you make a claim and you find some new evidence that makes your claim not true, you can make a new claim. Science is always changing that way. That's one of the things that's awesome about science. The last part I want to tell you when you're making a claim is that make sure that you answer the question. You don't want to give a politician's non-answer. You don't want to say something like, well, we'll do the experiment and see what happens. That's not an answer. You need to make sure that you answer it. So we're going to practice it. So here's a question for you. And what you need to do is write down a claim. So pause the video, write down your claim. Okay. Now the answer to the question is 6'4". All right, you're going to do an assignment today. So on the Google Classroom, you will find a worksheet and pictures of 10 stations, and you're only going to do the day one part, the claim part. So just answer the claims, the questions. It won't take you very long, except for the thinking part. And that's all you need to do today. All right, awesome. Good luck.